London, Norfolk.
Speaker, to the Deputy Premier, I was at U.S. Steel Nanticoke last night. 1,000 steel workers locked out. Third lockout in 3 years between Lake Erie and the Hamilton Works. 1,000 steel jobs support 4,000 others, and up to 9,000 jobs can be affected. Ontario has already lost 300,000 manufacturing jobs. Look at London. Deputy Premier, what are you doing about these lockouts? A government mediator was involved. I asked your government, what does the mediator do? And I was told that can't be divulged. What is he doing? What are you doing? Have you talked to the company? Have you talked to the union? What steps are you taking to get steelworkers back to work?
Deputy Premier.
To the Minister of Labour.
Minister of Labour.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for raising an important question. Speaker, I think as we all know, some negotiations are very challenging and some take place in the public eye. I want to commend all those who represent employers and unions at the negotiating table. They've come together to develop a strategy that could work for both of them. We know, Speaker, that agreements that are reached around the negotiating table are the best one. And we really encourage in this situation for both parties to come back to the table. As the member opposite noted, and Ministry of Labour mediator has been engaged in the negotiations. The mediator has been assisting the parties and has met with the parties on seven different occasions. Our services are still available. We encourage the parties to come back to the negotiating table. We are willing to facilitate that conversation and come up with a negotiated settlement that will be in the best interest of all parties. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, Ontario's got 600,000 people out of work. Jobs are fleeing the province. Look at London, 9.9% unemployment. Caterpillar closed Electromotive and moved to Indiana. Now they're closing Toronto, moving to Michigan. And here we have the third U.S. Steel lockout in 3 years. What have you learned from that? What have you done? I've been talking to the union. I've been talking to the company. We have government for a reason. Will you personally pull sides together, at least call a meeting personally? The steel business has changed. Your approach has not changed. You're getting rusty. Please explain, what are you doing to deal with this new reality, not only in the steel business, but in Ontario's manufacturing in general?
Question. Minister of Labour.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And I think the member opposite knows exactly how the labour relations process works, where both parties need to come together on their own will around the table and be able to negotiate a settlement. Minister, I think Speaker, I think the member opposite also knows that the role of the government or that of the Ministry of Labour is that to mediate or facilitate that conversation. And our mediators are available. They have participated in the process on 7 different occasions, and they are willing to get the parties back. But both parties have to agree to do so. Now, Speaker, what's concerning is the approach that the party opposite continues to raise, and that is their right to work for less strategy. We know, Speaker, that approach does not work either. So I asked the member to stop advocating for a system that will take a race to the bottom for workers, but ensure that we have a robust labour relations process like we have in the Ontario Labour Relations Act. And I encourage both parties, in the case of U.S. Steel Canada, Lake Erie Works, to come together and negotiate a final settlement.
Thank you. Question. The member from London.